Alright, so I myself just finished getting my crystals up. Actually, I realized that a lot of my units weren't bond level 15, and I got an extra 10k crystals. Now, what's very important and why I did that is because, well, Black Divider should be announced very soon for the season update when this season ends, being whenever this banner ends at the time of uploading. I don't really know. I think it's going to be like 4 days and something hours. So because of that, I just wanted to make a video kind of going over certain things you should and shouldn't get in the Charmy, what's it called? The mystery shop. So we're going to go over pretty much all the things that is possible that I think are worth to get, but also talk about like kind of the sweet spot for how much you want to kind of keep for Black Divider. Now, what you got to consider is that yes, Black Divider is coming out, but we don't know what else is coming out. Sure, right now the speculation is Charlotte and Yami, okay, but you have to consider they are removing the Gateway of Destiny with the key. You're not going to be able to choose a seasonal anymore, which might imply that there's not going to be seasonals in season 11. Okay, I think that's pretty fair. Because where is it? Future major changes. Because of the fact that they're taking out, where is it? Because they're taking out the key and putting it in with a selector ticket for all old units, it might mean there's no more new units for us to choose from for seasonals, and we might get someone like either Dorothy or Raya. We'll have to see how that works out. Okay, so due to that, I mean, you gotta be safe, right? I think you always have to be safe. But obviously, there's a lot of good stuff in this Charmy shop, but I'm at least gonna educate you on what to get, what not to get, how to maximize your worth in this. So, right now, just to kind of show, one of the main things that people are gonna get, especially free-to-plays, I think the main thing for free-to-plays, honestly, to get is going to 1000% be, if it wants to load, because it takes a while to load, oh my god, is going to be legendary enchantment stone selection boxes. Okay, now make sure that it's the stone selection boxes for gear and not accessories. Now for accessories is good, but at the bare minimum for accessories, I mean, you could get some pretty decent ones. Where is it? In charge. Okay, yes, actually it could be technically purple, but kind of low chance. But still, I feel like prioritizing more on the gear is better depending on the unit, especially for like the crits, because in accessories crits you can't really get that high, but then for example on a gear you could get crit rate up to 7.5% higher. So main thing for a lot of free to plays is going to be that. But one thing to note, if we check here, is that the enchantment, if it's times 10, it costs 1200, where if you get enchantment times 5, it costs 650. So technically you want to always get, especially for free to play, you want to always get the enchantment times 10, because you're saving out technically on 100 crystals. Okay, you're not going to waste any crystals that way. Now one thing is very important is these mage selection tickets. What do they have? They have everyone in the game up to Witch Queen and Fauna. Okay, why is that important? Because of the fact that you cannot, the most important unit to get from that selector would be the ones afterwards, being Vanessa, Zora, and Gray. I mean less so Gray, but mainly Vanessa, I'd say, out of it. So Vanessa is not in it, which means that I pretty much see no purpose in getting it, because once again, I already made a video just covering this, the best units, and then what dupes you want to get them at. But it's literally the previous video, but you're going to be having a mage selection ticket with all those units. So I really do not think that getting this ticket, oh, wrong thing. I should probably take those out. Let me just remove that from OBS. So getting this ticket is going to be worth it, because you're going to be able to get these for free starting next season in the monthlies, and also from all the previous keys that you have. So keep that in mind, okay? I think it's a pretty good price. It's 6 multis, basically 6 multis worth for 2 guaranteed SSRs, but still, I think it's still too much, especially with Black Divider around the corner, and the fact you might need a lot to get it maxed out. And remember, one thing I do want to make very clear about Black Divider is he does want to be fully maxed out. Okay, now of course there's going to be skill pages we'll be able to get in the next season and all that stuff, but you need this at least at dupe 4, I'd say. You could get shafted, but dupe 4 bare minimum, so you need to get this around 5 copies total, because of the fact that it's going to give him the extra turns, and then obviously him max dupe is going to be, where is it? So it's going to be giving the total silence removal, and then also where the immortality, right? 2 big things. So for sure, for sure. And I think Desperate too. Damn, this music's going hard. I don't even know how loud it is. I'm just gonna hope it's good enough. But yeah, you need Black Divider completely maxed. So because of that, I would say that the sweet spot right now for Black Divider is probably being around 250 to 300 pulls. But if you're lower, like just guarantee at least a pity and then work on the dupes over time. I think is the best way to go about it because Black Divider will be good definitely over time. So I would say like if you spend maybe like 5 to 6 multis worth, like 6,000 to like 8,000 to really build your account, this wouldn't be bad because we don't know when this is coming back, okay? Now, one last thing also that I think is really important is this. You can actually get 10 pulls for 720. So like 40% off, like it says. So definitely, I would say this is not a bad thing to get, and you should most definitely get this. Right? You're just saving out on pulls. So if you see this, do your refreshes every single day. Do your 6 refreshes. Always buy this no matter what. I didn't get it today. It's probably pretty low rates, but make sure you're always getting it for sure, okay? Because, bro, just saving out on 4 pulls for this is actually really, really good, okay? So I think that honestly this shop is nice. The main things like usual to get are the enchantment stones, usually at 1200, and then also the bond tickets. Now even for whales or just people going crazy, I'd say the max you should go to is 20. I don't really think you should go higher, okay? World boss accessory summon chest, I don't know if they show it. No, but that's interesting. I wonder what the rates are. I mean, someone might see it. If we see it, I might add it in another video. But yeah, personally, I would say that you should try and save up like minimum 300 pulls. You'll be able to get the next 100 probably in the first half of Black Divider's release. But for sure, going to 10, like 10 to 20 isn't a bad idea. Definitely, it's pretty good. I think Kisuke already used most of our enchantments. Yeah, it does seem so. I think he got a good bit, right? A good bit. We could see here there was a 10, a 3, a 5, a 3, and a 5, and a 10. The best one in terms of value for sure is going to be 10. So you want to maximize it as much as possible if you're free to play. Just wait out the 6 days and only get the 10s. I would say going for like 50, 60 isn't a bad idea, okay, because these are honestly really, really good. And then also obviously going for the pulls whenever they're there because you're technically only gaining in that sense. And then obviously I would save it for Black Divider. Actually, I'll just update you guys on this. I find it pretty cool how high of crit rate we're technically getting to. Hold on, where's it on? It's on Raya, I think. So right now we're at an extra 175% crit rate. And just to put it into perspective, let me see. So Black Divider, so if we're at 175, Black Divider has a base, I think, of 30% crit rate. So we're going to be at 205% crit rate, which is really crazy. And then in terms of crit damage with our build, I think we're going to be at like about 100% crit damage also. So yeah, no, you do want to kind of go for like attack crit rate mainly. So like if you're going for the enchantments, at least bare minimum on your pieces attack crit rate, and then go for like crit damage or accuracy is usually how you go for it. These pieces are looking a lot better, like a lot better now. Wow, like these pieces are beautiful. This one's okay. It's not perfect, but it's definitely a good piece. Like I'm just looking at this, and yeah, no, these are definitely very beautiful pieces. So you know, get your Black Divider prepared, okay? I think our Black Divider is going to be at like 110 KCC, so it's going to be a very beautiful one, and obviously that has to do with this. But yeah, if you do need a bit of accessory enchantments, go for it, but I would say prioritize the gear first. If you're going to build a new gear set for Black Divider, obviously full attack, not any magic attack, full attack. I just want to say this set is incredible. Like 400 accuracy with the crit stats we have, with the attack we have, is beautiful. Especially because Black Divider only has attack. It should be even higher. So, yeah, no, that's going to be kind of crazy. That's going to be kind of crazy. But for sure, always just, you want to stay a bit prepared in these games if you're free to play. And if you're not, if you're just a low spender still, like, keep your pulls at least a bit in check. But, like, you know, using 10 to 12k on this mystery shop is not a bad idea, in my opinion. It could be a lot, but in the long term, if you're building an attack set, it's going to be very good. Because, you know, the units we have leaked are like Raya and Yami, 2 attackers, right? And, you know, they could for sure do more than that in the future. And yeah, I mean, obviously we got Fuego coming as maybe the next fest, so magic attack, but still, a lot of people are going to want Black Divider, and this is kind of like, I'm centering this video around the fact that people are probably going to go for Black Divider. But yeah, I mean, pretty cool that I was able to get, just to finish off, like 10k crystals just from Bond is pretty nice. Right now I'm at what, like that's 320, we have 400 pulls, so yeah, we're looking good. I would like to stay around this, but if Kisuke uses an extra like 6 to 8k, I'd be fine with that. It wouldn't be that bad. It really wouldn't. Plus, I have stories still, so I got to keep that in mind, I guess. But yeah, that's basically it. Let me know what you guys are planning to get. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.